that it's over, I feel like I've been in a time machine watching this one. Despite the twists and turns we've seen, I think that this rivalry can finally be considered as settled.
I'll tell you what, if that doesn't settle it, there's nothing gonna settle it. There's no way these guys can survive another match like that, especially up there.
I'm alive, I can't complain no more. The sun out, baby, I don't see the rain no more. The watch.
You know, Taz, I can't help but notice that just about the entire Raw locker room is hanging out backstage tonight. I personally don't see why we need them around SmackDown, or for that matter, involved in our match tonight.
Better watch what you say there, I'm telling you. After all, this comes from the very tippy top. With this big legend versus legend exhibition by Mr. McMahon, he took this whole thing up. This was his idea. Those Raw guys are here for the show tonight, and they obviously want to do whatever it takes.
That goes without saying. For lots of the Raw superstars, tonight could be their one and only chance to show us what they're made of.
And the opponent from India, weighing in at 420.
Tonight, SmackDown's going to bring down the house in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside.
You got that right, Cole. I'll tell you what, man, I am so pumped up and amped up. I can't wait.
Neither can I, Taz, and I'm sure these Salt Lake fans can't either. So let's get this show on the road.
Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Oh, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover, neither. You gotta stay on them and wear them down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that can have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Deal?
Nice reversal. Great reversal.
Oh man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are, and you know that's going to have an effect on this match. And there's the reversal.
You know, there's no doubt that The Undertaker is one of the most impressive superstars ever to set foot in a WWE ring. But you know what, Cole? You're only as good as your last match.
How can you say that, Taz? The dead man has proven himself time and time again. I highly doubt that that would change if he lost this match, which I don't think he's in danger of doing, by the way.
Taker's...
Look at this! No fear on the face of this superstar.
Yeah, that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee. These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have, and that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're gonna win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago. And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, and you can't let that break your focus. But that's easier said than done. The thing you got to remember about The Undertaker is that 50% of his style and his offense is about getting inside the head of his opponent. If you can keep your cool and keep your head together in the ring with him, you're halfway home.
But you're not taking into account the power and experience of the dead man, Taz. Surely you can't forget about them.
Oh, you see, that's the other 50%, Cole. Good luck with that, if you know what I'm saying. By the way, let me ask you a question. You call me Shirley?
It looks like he's decided to finish off his opponent.
And what a way to do it! A tombstone pile driver! There's the cover!
Here's your winner, The Undertaker.
Hey, it's Mick Foley. Look, I caught your match out there tonight, and I just wanted to tell you that you looked pretty impressive. You set a pretty high bar for a couple of old-timers like Rowdy, Roddy, Piper, and myself, but I think we've still got a thing or two to show you guys. Check us out. You might learn something. Have a nice day!
And here comes the pinfall. 1, 2. Oh my God, what a despicable act.
Oh, God. I think I know where this is going, and it's not good.
I don't believe this. This was supposed to be an exhibition match between two of the greatest legends of all time, and this is how it ends.
Yeah, and this match might not be the only thing that's over. This could be a career-ending injury right here and now. We got some medical attention out here.
I'll tell you one thing, King. I'm glad that there's at least one superstar who's willing to stand up for what's right around here.
Look, I'm sure we're all sad about what happened to Mick Foley, but I still don't see why it's any of his business.
It's the business of everyone who has any respect for the history of this company, King. And I admire him for lacing up his boots and doing something about it. And here come two men who I hope get exactly what they deserve here tonight. Legends or not, there's no justification for last week's assault. I
don't think these guys care about justifying anything, JR. And math was never my strongest subject in school, but it looks to me like they've got the numbers on their side tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raw, coming to you live from Seattle, Washington.
I don't care how rainy it gets, JR. Nothing's gonna dampen the spirits of these Seattle fans.
You're right about that, King, especially not when we got such a great show ahead of us.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our SmackDown colleagues, but no, I can't, King. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
And you hit the nail right on the head there, JR. The dominant brand, not the slightly better brand or the sort of superior brand.
Absolutely not. I'm a Raw man, and I have to believe we're head and shoulders better than the competition.
You won't get any argument from me, JR. SmackDown's the minor leagues as far as I'm concerned.
That went nowhere.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. What a counter!
He's not going to get caught with that one.
Yes! That was an incredible move! What strategy!
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheap, plain and simple.
You know, JR, everyone goes on and on about how great The Undertaker is, but I think he's overrated. It takes more than black lights and some dry ice to impress me.
And how about going 14-0 at WrestleMania, King? How about being a four-time WWE champion? Does that impress you?
Now, come on, JR. I'm not saying that the dead man doesn't have one or two impressive achievements to his name. I just think he's taken too seriously for a grown man who dresses like it's Halloween every day.
One or two? There's a reason they call him the Phenom, King. He's been one of the most dominant WWE superstars for his entire career. He came in at the top, and he stayed there ever since.
Well, The Undertaker might have had a pretty good ride, but I think 13 years is his unlucky number. I think it's only a matter of time before someone buries the dead man. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late. So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King.
It's like he read his opponent's mind. So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match would be when you quit yapping and let me enjoy it.
Now, JR, keep your words soft and sweet because you may have to eat them later.
Is there any superstar in WWE who can go toe-to-toe with that man, The Undertaker? I don't think there is.
Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? There's no way The Undertaker's gonna win this match. Just look at him.
Oh, I am, King. I'm looking at one of the most awesome forces I've ever seen in a WWE ring. And I think the dead man's going to remind everyone tonight why they call him the Phenom.
Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
I've been looking for...
You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle.
The Undertaker's been in WWE for 13 years now, JR. And I think it's really starting to show here tonight.
I don't know what match you're watching, King, but the dead man looks as good tonight as when he first appeared in the W. He may get the 3 count here. Well, we certainly didn't see this coming.
Well, what did he expect? Getting in the ring with the 2 of them all by himself.
Not again! This isn't... Wait, what's this?
Oh my gosh! It's Mick Foley! And is he ever cleaning house?
And just in the nick of time. What a save!
Yeah, I don't think this is over, JR. Not by a long shot.
Well, it looks like things between you and Roddy Piper are really heating up. I mean, I've got to say, when this first started, I was glad to see that you were standing up for Mick Foley, and having seen the response from the WWE fans, I'm glad that we've got a reason for the rivalry to continue. So I've taken the liberty of finding you a partner in making a tag team match between you and them tonight on SmackDown. Good luck. I hope you're doing okay after what happened on Raw. Sorry I couldn't get down there any faster, but I'm working with one good wheel these days. Anyway, I really appreciate everything you're doing, and I hope you kick the hell out of Roddy Piper and Bam Bam Bigelow this week on SmackDown.
It looks like this rivalry isn't over, Taz. If anything, even more superstars are being drawn into it.
I'm glad to see it. This thing started on SmackDown, and I hope it ends right here on SmackDown.
I think it's just sickening the way these two have basically undermined their own legacies with their despicable behavior these last couple of weeks.
Well, that's your opinion. Remember, these old school guys made their legacies doing stuff like that. Besides, these guys are getting up there in the years, and they're trying to do, extend their careers. You can't blame them for that, right? Well, maybe you can,
Good evening to our fans from Vancouver, British Columbia. Michael Cole and Taz at ringside, and what a show we've got for you tonight. Eh, partner?
Hey, Cole, it's pretty funny you said, hey. Like the Canadians, they always go, hey. Hey.
What can I say, Taz? The enthusiasm of these Vancouver fans is contagious. I can't remember the last time I saw a crowd this pumped up for SmackDown action.
There's no doubt that The Undertaker is one of the most impressive superstars ever to set foot in a WWE ring. But you know what, Cole? You're only as good as your last match.
You said that, Taz. The dead man has proven himself time and time again. I highly doubt that that would change if he lost this match, which I don't think he's in danger of doing, by the way. And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure looks like a tag to me. Hey, the ref's got a tough job. Trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
Hey, you know what, Cole? If you're gonna get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm gonna throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by the rules, Taz? That doesn't seem to be so unreasonable to me.
That's because you never competed in a match, Cole. If you did, you'd know that you gotta do whatever it takes to win. And if that means bending the rules a bit, well then, that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
He was one step ahead on that one.
That was a textbook reversal.
That already says that he will not die, and we're seeing that
He could get the pin right here.
I don't think there's ever been a more dominant superstar in WWE than the legendary Deadman, The Undertaker.
Yeah, but you can only stay on top of the mountain for so long. And the Deadman's been there for a very, very long time.
That might be true, Taz, but I don't see anyone on the horizon who could dethrone the Phenom. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. The WWE fans ain't exactly known for keeping their opinions to themselves.
He's tagging in his partner.
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match.
And there's the pin! What a reversal!
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight? And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is!
You're not kidding, Cole.
Regardless of how you first...
Oh, man. This is just about the last hold you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here.
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys. But these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are.
He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match.
There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here.
The thing you gotta remember about The Undertaker is that 50% of his style, his offense, is about getting inside the head of his opponent. If you can keep your cool, and keep your head together.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
There's the cover. These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match is... Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole. This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy. What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive. Man,
he may get the 3 count right here. 1, 2, 3.
I gotta tell you, all 3 of these guys seem to have a problem figuring out what the bell at the end of the match means.
Look at this! He's running with his tail between his legs! Oh, that's gonna leave a mark!
I hate to say it, Cole, but Bam Bam Bigelow had it coming.
Taz, I don't know if we've seen the end of this feud or just the latest chapter in it.
Well, I'll tell you, as long as Hot Rod is still running around out there, I'd say it ain't over yet.
To say, King, the Rowdy One doesn't look so tough without Bam Bam Bigelow at his side. And after his absence the past few weeks, I'm amazed he had the guts to come out here by himself.
Oh, don't worry about Piper, JR. He's plenty tough, all right, believe me. It never hurts to have backup, but if there's one man who doesn't need it, it's Rowdy Roddy Piper.
This match tonight could settle the score with Rowdy Roddy Piper, and it just seems a little more special knowing that Mick Foley is sitting front and center here on Raw to see it in person.
Yeah, that's right. I saw Mick Foley coming in earlier tonight, hobbling in on crutches, escorted by an usher. How embarrassing. He should have just stayed home.
And missed the chance to see this superstar tear the man apart who left him in that condition? I don't think so, King. Welcome to Raw, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you live tonight from Tarhelia, from Raleigh, North Carolina.
We should have booked this show for an outdoor arena, JR, because Raw's gonna blow the roof off this place tonight.
You're not kidding, King. Raleigh is Raw country for sure, and these fans are in for the night of their lives.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got you.
All's fair in love and war, JR, and I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action. Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, Ref. I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going to do whatever it takes to win this one.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Oh, come on.
He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. He's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here.
Which way this one's gonna go, JR?
Well, from my perspective, and there he goes! The submission is locked in!
Oh my gosh! He might make his opponent tap!
Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up.
You're not going to get him with that one. I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR! Oh boy! This looks like an all-or-nothing move. You know, JR, everyone goes on and on about how great The Undertaker is, but I think he's overrated. It takes more than black lights and some dry ice to impress me.
And how about going 14-0 at WrestleMania, King? How about being a full-time WWE champion? Does that impress you?
Well, come on, JR. I'm not not saying that the dead man doesn't have one or two impressive achievements to his name. I just think he's taken too seriously for a grown man who dresses like it's Halloween every day.
What?
He's a 3 count away from a pinfall. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
It looks like they've slowed the match down a little, and I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anywhere. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King... Oh my, he's bleeding! That's an unfortunate side effect of this...
Oh my gosh! He's got his opponent 10 feet in the air! JR, you know what's next!
The last ride! There's no move more feared in all of sports entertainment!
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out!
This is it! There's nowhere to go!
Yeah, but remember, a rat is never more dangerous than when he's cornered.
Calling Piper a rat is an insult to rodents. Will you look at this?
It's Mick Foley!
My God! Mick Foley just cold-cocked him with that crutch!
I don't believe it! They were working together the whole time!
And Mick Foley was clearly feigning his own injuries. He duped us all. But why are these two united? And what does this mean for the WWE?
Well, it looks like you've gotten yourself in quite a situation. It looks like this is the final showdown, which is too bad, really, because our ratings could be better. But if this has to be the finale, I've decided to make it a grand one. Tonight, you'll be settling this old-school grudge the old-school way in a steel cage match.
3 weeks ago, I could hardly believe we were even seeing this man in a SmackDown ring, and tonight, I can't believe who he's teaming up with.
I guess you could call him the master of the unexpected. But seriously, this guy has been around a long time, Cole. And you know as well as I do, he's no stranger to doing exactly what it takes to get what he wants.
This man shocked the world Monday night when he revealed he was working together with his arch rival all along. And if that's not strange enough, he says he did it because he felt he was being disrespected.
I don't know how much more respect he could ask for. I can't think of anyone who was more respected by the fans and the guys in that locker room until he pulled this stunt, of course.
And here comes a man who's got a little payback of his own to dish out. I mean, if they want to talk about being disrespected, they should walk a mile in this legend's shoes.
Yeah, he was a patsy, plain and simple. But come on, what was he expecting? Counting on Roddy Piper to win a match back? That doesn't exactly sound like the brightest career move, if you know what I'm saying.
This man has got some serious grudges to settle in that ring tonight, but I've got to wonder how much he's got left after getting laid out in that vicious assault Monday night on Raw. He was hit by a crutch.
Well, he better have something in the tank, considering who's in there with. These legends might be a little older, but I'm telling you right now, they are not to be taken lightly, and he knows that.
Listen to that crowd. This is Michael Cole with Taz at ringside, bringing you SmackDown action from Seattle, Washington.
They're already going crazy, and the action hasn't even started yet. You know tonight's show, Cole, is going to be off the hook.
No question, the SmackDown superstars never fail to bring the house down, and Seattle will never be the same after tonight.
And there's the counter, Cole.
He saw that one coming.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out, but now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz, and I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose the match because they got sloppy.
Anything can happen in WWE. An entire match can turn on one or two big moves.
And that's why you can't take your eyes off the action for 1 second. You never know when something huge is going to go down. Oh, man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are, and you know that's going to have an effect on this match. What a counter that was. What a reversal.
This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
Man, this match is so good, it's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a podcast partner either.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler. Oh, God! The ref's on Dream Street, Cole. Anything goes now.
Unfortunately, you're right, Taz. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref revives. He's had enough. This could be it.
This is it. The last ride. Oh, God. You can just feel the impact from here. I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying. Can't stop climbing out of that cage until you know your opponent ain't gonna follow.
He just forced his opponent back into this match with authority.
Man, even if you end up winning a Well, you know, unless you're planning on busting through the cage, that's not the way you win the match. These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you... Someone's going for a ride, Cole.
And it looks like it's the last ride.
It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight.
And it's a flurry of closed fist punches in that turnbuckle.
And I bet I know how many we're going to see here, too. Look at that, Cole. He wants to get the heck out of there. Oh, that was a bonehead move. There's no way you're going to make it out like that. Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
Hey, you know what, Cole? If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm going to throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by the rules, Taz? That doesn't seem to be so unreasonable to me.
That's because you never competed in a match, Cole. If you did, you'd know that you got to do whatever it takes to win. If that means bending the rules a bit, well then, that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Look at this vicious assault, grinding the face right into the cage wall.
He's out for blood, Cole, I'm telling you. He's going to do whatever it takes to get it.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. An injured superstar's like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
You got that right, Cole. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponent think you're easy picking.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these. He sees his chance. He's going for it.
Oh, he's got it. Check out Piper. Wow, what a suplex.
No escape that time. The match continues. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. The WWE fans ain't exactly known for keeping their opinions to themselves. The thing you gotta remember about the Undertaker is that 50% of... He's making a break for it, Cole. Smart thinking. There's a lot...
Here we go. He's making his...
He made it to the top, and I don't think anyone's gonna stop him. It's pretty much impossible to stop someone once they made it this far.
Wow, now that it's over, I feel like I've been in a time machine watching this one. Despite the twists and turns we've seen, I think that this rivalry can finally be considered a setup.
I'll tell you what, if that doesn't settle it, there's nothing gonna settle it. There's no way these guys can survive another match like that, especially up there.